Hello my beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. I am Melly, and in today's video card reading we're going to figure out whether or not you are on your person's mind. If you are, what are they thinking about you? What thoughts, feelings, intention, desires they have with you when it comes to you being on their brain? And if they're not thinking about you, well, why are they not? What's tea? We're going to figure that out also, okay? Like always, we do have 3 piles or 3 crystals for you to choose from. Each crystal resonates with a particular message that you need to know when it comes to answering our question of the day, okay? Pile 1 resonate with this beautiful golden sheen obsidian crystal. Pile 2 resonate with this beautiful Aragonite crystal. Pile 3 resonate with this beautiful citrine crystal. Once you have selected a pile of crystal that resonates most with you, click on the timestamp in the description box or in the pinned comments below and I'll see your reading. Let's get it! Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading, and in today's video card reading we are going to figure out, are you on your person's mind, and if so, what are they thinking? And let's just say you're not on your person's mind, well, who are they thinking about and why you're not on their mind, okay? So if you chose this statue of the Virgin Mary, which is in a golden sheen obsidian, this is your reading. If you're interested in these crystal, it is available on my website, and I will be using Imbody Tarot Deck for your reading also. Okay, so let's see, pile 1, what's going on with your person's energy when it comes to you? Are you currently on their mind? The 7 of Cups, okay. The 5 of Pentacles, interesting. The Knight of Wands. And then the Page of Wands. I definitely feel like you are definitely on your person's mind. And it feels very nostalgic. If this is a person who you have had sexual history with, I definitely feel like they're reminiscing on that energy and how good it felt for the most part. I feel like this person feels like things are not the same. I don't know if you have this person blocked or they have you blocked, but I feel like they want to be able to have access to you again. And I feel like the access they want to you is a fantasy. It's something that they create in their minds where maybe they feel like it could come and go however they please for the most part. With the Knight of Wands energy and the Page of Wands energy, it feels like this person has a lot of like maturity that needs to happen when it comes to a relationship. It seems like they're here for a fun time, not so much for a long time. And it's crazy because why do we have the Virgin Mary if we're talking about schmecks? Like, it doesn't make any sense for the most part. But I feel like this person's love language could be physical touch for the most part, and they probably have a disorganized attachment style. So when it comes to you, if you're feeling very confused, and the reason why you're here is to see what the heck is going on with your person, I feel like your person finds love through physical touch, and they have made up a story about you, and they have boxed you in a particular area in their life, and they want to keep you there, okay? When it comes to you, they want to mend things. However, I feel like they want to mend things because of the physical attraction for the most part. Let's just say the person that is currently on your mind, you do not have a sexual history with this person. I feel like this person wants access to you with what you could give them versus being authentic when it comes to their feelings. I definitely feel like there are other people in the picture, and maybe they're in regrets when it comes to them choosing you. I mean, them choosing somebody else over you, or maybe they feel like you have chose somebody else over them. They feel like the priority when it comes to you, you guys are not on the same wavelength. However, I feel like this person is playing mind games, and they're actually toying with your feelings. So maybe it's not a person you want to invest a lot of energy with when it comes to this connection, okay? What does this person wants and needs and desires? What is this person current wants? The 2 of Wands. Their needs and their desires. Okay, so their want is to be able to come and go as they want. Okay, they want to, have access to the resources, which is you, but not really invest. they are just a dreamer. They're a person who they're a person who just imagine, like they like the idea of being with you. They want to have access. They want to be close, but yet they want to be far. They need their freedom. They need to be single. They need to feel like they live in life. And what they want is they want to be honest with you about certain situation, but they feel like they can't. Because if they're being honest with you, then you may bruise their ego. So they're keeping you in this fantasy land where you don't know what's going on or why things are happening, because if they tell you the truth, then they may lose their power. That's literally it. They're happy where they are in their life right now, but what will make their life perfect is you being a part of their rotation, a part of them calling you and say, hey, let's go out to lunch, let's go hook up. And you're like, okay, let's do it, right? So just be mindful of this person not taking you as serious as you may like or want, or this person, playing a game just to have access to you, okay? What should you know when it comes to their thoughts with you? Ooh. So we have the Hierophant card, and then we have the Chariot card. This is interesting because the Hierophant card in most cases represents like a relationship and doing things with morality and values, right? But the Chariot card is all about control. So I feel like their biggest thing is to have power over you. Be careful with this person, man. They don't really see you as their equal. They feel like you're beneath them or you should be behind them for the most part. And I guess and it's interesting. Let me not go into biblical stories, but probably read the story on the Virgin Mary. And when it comes to choices, did she have a choice, honestly, with carrying Jesus and giving birth to him? Like, does that story make sense in your life when it comes to choices and people of power? It feels like quid pro quo. Anything else this person is thinking about when it comes to group 1? Anything else? The 7 of Wands, that's blocked energy. They feel like you're changing. They feel like you have your defense up. They don't like when you give them a hard time. And definitely feel like there's multiple people in the connection between y'all. The 8 of Cups, they're scared that you will walk away, or they feel like you will walk away, or you have walked away and you won't come back. They sense the emotional detachment that's happening. You pulling back because you're realizing the truth. The Ace of Swords, they're waiting for you to say something to them, but you're probably like over it and you won't say anything. And the 10 of Pentacles, interesting. Why do the 10 of Pentacles here? Why do we have this here? The High Priestess. I feel like deep down inside, they do want the dream that they sold you of probably a family. But that doesn't mean that they want it with you per se. And I feel like you're being spiritually protected and guided, and you're just not trusting your intuition. This person has a very obsessive nature. And I do feel like they think about you a lot. But I feel like they think about you in a very fantasy type of way. Because the King of Swords energy is very much clear and direct on what they want. They're very logical. They know how to implement strategies. But with it surrounding the 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess and it's in reverse, it sounds like the fantasy that they have with you in their mind is causing dilemma in their spirit. Something is not clean with them. Let's see what Oracle message pop up. What are they not saying when it comes to you? It says, have faith, love is coming, surprises, intuition, or meeting. Hesitation, interesting. It says the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, humor, protection, and power. And then we have healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. And at the bottom, we have camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, make memories. I feel like this person that you're thinking about, that is on your mind, their energy is all about probably giving you what you want just to have access to you to get what they need and then leave you again. So be careful with putting yourself back in this predicament with this person, because they could just be playing a role, could be playing a character to give you what you want. And it's just like, okay, you got what you want, now what? They're trying to get in your good graces. What else should you know? What are they not saying that they should be saying? I trusted you. This person could be projecting also. I can't get enough of you. I have too much to lose. I don't know what you want. I won't let you down. I compare others to you. And then your intellect aroused me. I wish we could go back. So I definitely feel like this person have lots of regrets when it comes to you. They're in a very sore spot, but they are obsessing over you, definitely obsessing over you. And I feel like they definitely think about you in a very sexual way. And I feel like they chose somebody else and that person was not what they expected. It wasn't worth it. And I definitely feel like they have lots of regrets. So I'm gonna leave this here for you, pile one. I hope I was able to give you clarity, guidance, and confirmation. If you want to go deeper dive within this reading, you could book a private reading with me. I am available. Information is on my website, linked below, embody.co. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. And in today's spirit card reading, we are going to figure out if you are on your person's mind. If so, what are they thinking about when it comes to you? What's the energy around their feelings and their thoughts with you in mind? And if they're not thinking about you, what are they doing that's keeping them distracted from you and why you're not on their mind? Okay, so if you chose this beautiful Aragonite crystal, then this is your reading. I will be using the Imbody Tarot Deck, and just know that both crystal and tarot deck is on my website. Okay, so let's see. What is currently going on with the person on pile two's mind? What are they currently thinking about? Ooh. Okay. So I feel like right now your person is thinking about you. And I think that it's like they want to make something right, okay, when it comes to you. I think that either you're disappointed in them or they're disappointed in you for the most part, but they're very eager to make something right. They want you to see things from their perspective, or they want you and them to come to an equal agreement with something. They want to be eye to eye. I think that this person recognized that sometimes they could be very impulsive, but I also do feel like this person wants to be more practical and intentional when it comes to you. What I mean is that your person's either tiptoeing about something that's very awkward when it comes to you. They want to ask you a question of some sort, but they don't really know how to be direct with you for the most part. If you are single and you're dating, you're mingling, I feel like the person who you have on your mind is probably want to ask you to be their girlfriend or boyfriend, their partner of some sort, or you guys have a very big decision to make when it comes to like a romantic gesture of some point, or actually taking dating seriously, becoming exclusive. If you are currently dating a person, I feel like your person maybe wants to take it to the next step, a bigger and better investment. Maybe you and this person may have a disagreement and they want to apologize. If you and your person currently are not in communication, I think that they've been watching you nonstop, very obsessive, practically stalking you for the most part. And I feel like they're waiting for the right time to reach out to you to clear the air. I'm not sure if this person will be very bold with how they approach you. They're going to throw a bait out there to see how you react. If you're in a very long-term situation with your partner and you guys are kind of in a rough spot. I think that they're at the point where they're either going to say let bygones be bygones, or they need a mediator or a contract happening. So place the situation with where you're at with your person when it comes to your relationship. However, overall, what I'm seeing is that there's this energy of elevation when it comes to a relationship. Forgiveness is very big, seeing eye to eye and meeting each other where you guys are at. I feel like your person definitely wants to speak to you about the logistics of things, how to make things better for the most part. When we see the Justice card in a reading, it's definitely about sharing responsibility, making things right, being truthful, being honest. It's also the card represents Libra energy, and Libra is linked to Venus, which is like love and relationships and abundance, whatever. It's also like creation and beauty. But the Justice card overall is being fair and impartial to yourself, your person, no matter what the dynamics are. Okay. When we see the Three of Swords in a reading, as an indicator of somebody being sad, there's the energy of disappointment, maybe distrust, heartbroken, or recovery. Now, am I saying that your person is sad or mad with you? Maybe not, but something could be happening outside of them, and they may have given you the cold shoulder, or they want to be as direct and honest with you with the situation. And I think that they want to move forward and be more open to you with their dilemmas that they have within your life. The Knight of Swords, the King of, and the Knight of Pentacles is how your person is processing things, okay? So I feel like this person have this hot and cold motion where one moment they're going to be extremely invested, very impulsive when it comes to you and your energy, and next minute they're laid back. So if you find yourself and your person being very hot and cold, just know they're trying to find the right spot, the sweet spot to make things right when it comes to you, or to get the confidence to do something with you, okay? So to answer your question, yes, this person's on your mind. This person's definitely thinking about you. What does Pile 2 person want them to know? The Ace of Swords. They're having a hard time communicating for the most part. They feel blocked when it comes to opening up to you. They feel like they may not say the right words. They're scared of like tripping up on the right thing. I feel like this person really wants to impress you. They want to illuminate something in you, but it's like every time they try to articulate what they want, need, or what they could offer you, it feels like they feel trapped. So this person could be facing imposter syndrome, or maybe you're facing imposter syndrome, and you're probably asking yourself, or they're probably asking themselves, is this true? Is this real life? Is this something I should worth investing in? Like, it feels like this person has a lot of energy when it comes to going back and forth in their mind and feeling they're between a rock and a hard place. But I feel like it's a them issue more so than a you issue. So I feel like your person feel blocked, or you may have blocked your person, some of y'all, and this person wants to come around and communicate with you. What is going on with this connection that we should know about? The Ace of Wands. I'm seeing a new beginning, a fresh start when it comes to your person and you. You guys are going through a new chapter within your connection. I'm seeing you guys becoming more passionate. I'm seeing things becoming spicy. I'm seeing things becoming a little bit freeing. I'm seeing things being very adventurous for you. So I wouldn't be surprised if your person decides to take you on this beautiful dates where you create the most beautiful memory that anybody could ask for. I wouldn't be surprised if this person eventually asks you for your hand in marriage if you guys are not married. What else is going on in this connection that you should know about? The Four of Pentacles. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. The High Priestess. And the Nine of Cups. I think that your person right now is really trying to figure out, should they pursue you and stay within a connection with you, or should they leave? And I feel like the issue is that they want their independence, but they really can't see life without you. And that's what's going on with them. And I feel like they're toying with the possibility of locking you in. But they're scared. They're scared that they're going to lose themselves being in a connection within a relationship. And I think that they need reassurance from this. Because the Four of Pentacles is the energy of like conservatism. It's the energy of keeping things close, shutting people out, being very stoic. And this person doesn't feel like they're in their safe spots, right? And the Two of Pentacles energy is more so energy of like negotiation. But with them negotiating their freedom with the Nine of Cups, it's just like, are they risking their happiness? Your person could be very spiritual. Maybe you're spiritual. You could do tarot. You could do magic, Wiccan, hoodoo. You know, maybe you're Christian also. But there's something going on in the spiritual realm where it's creating a blockage between both you guys. Will you guys be able to overcome this energy? What you should know. The Temperance card, yeah. I think the main message for you right now when it comes to your person and their thoughts when it comes to you is you have to meet them halfway. Don't judge them. They want what you want, and that's a family, that's a connection, that's companionship. But I feel like they don't want to feel like they're losing themselves being with you. The Page of Wands. They love how you guys come together and you guys make magic in a sense of memories. Like you really inspire them for the most part. But getting close to people scare them. So right now, I feel like your person is very much obsessing over, is this something I should invest with? Is this something that I should keep going? Is this something I should move on from? And what's the risk of losing you? Is it worth their freedom to make you happy? Why is that even a consideration? Why is that even a question? I feel like your person is trying to come at ease, at peace when it comes to you being in their life. And will you accept them? And will the world accept you guys' dynamics for the most part? It's like when a person or animal is abandoned and you're trying to care for the person or the animal, and the animal lashes out, the person lashes out, and you don't know why they're lashing out. And you're just like, I'm trying to show you love. I'm trying to feed you. Why are you barking at me? That's energy that I'm picking up for the most part. But they're barking at you because it's a trauma response. So definitely don't take things personal for the most part. Lots of reassurance is needed within this connection. And just know that this person does want a long-term commitment. It's just that their trauma, their shadow, their experience in the past still have a hold on them, and they need to work through that. And sometimes you being nice to them, even if you feel like it's the bare minimum, it really, really affects them for the most part in a way that's very triggering. And that doesn't have nothing to do with you. It's more so a them situation, but the heart knows what it wants. And the heart is with you currently right now. So my advice is to go on a lot of like adventure with your person, date, have fun, and don't try to, rush into anything. You could ask questions, but if it gets too deep, try to bounce back with something fun, But at the same time, prioritize what you want within the connection. Don't just try to make them happy, because right now you already know that they're having issues or they're dealing with issues outside of you. And that's not your responsibility to make sure that they're okay, especially if they're not treating you right. But I do feel like you are in this person's mind, and I do feel like they're thinking about what does the future hold with y'all being together, the connection. Is it worth it? Should they communicate more? Should they open up to you and tell you things that you've been trying to ask them? Where do you fit in their life? Those are the biggest questions that's happening that I'm seeing. So that's what I'm going to leave right here for you, pile number 2. I hope I was able to give you clarity, guys, confirmation. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. And in today's pre-card reading, we are going to figure out whether or not you're on your person's mind. If so, what are their thoughts about you? And let's just say you're not on your person's mind. What are you thinking about then? Why are you not on their mind? Okay. So if you have chose this beautiful citrine crystal, then this reading is for you. We will be using the Imbody Tarot Deck for this reading. And both crystal and tarot deck is listed on my website if you are interested in purchasing it. Okay. So let's see. Pile 3 wants to know, are they on their person's mind? And if so, what are they currently thinking? What's going on with the person on pile 3 mind? Let's see. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. The Temperance card. Okay, what I'm picking up right now is this person asking, where did I go wrong? It's like they had everything and then everything just fell apart. Like the alignment was just off. So I feel like your person's thinking about a situation versus thinking about you per se. They're fixated on something that happened for the most part. And I feel like they're very disappointed on how things happen. It seems like there's sadness. It seems like there is tension. It seems like they feel like they're not getting their happy ever after that was promised to them. It seems like things were so good that somebody self-sabotage just because they were scared. Somebody put their defenses up because they feel like anything in their life never goes right for a very long time. So instead of them being hurt, they rather cause something or cause some type of drama for things to go left. But I feel like this person, what's on their mind is happiness, is homes, is comforts, is compatibility, is companionship, is togetherness, is family, is traditions. That's what's on their mind right now. But they're also, what's on their mind is, where did things go wrong? Why did we have to be so defensive? Why things are not happening the way how we both want it and we both need it? Like, why can't two things be right at the same time? You know, why is there tension? Why is there animosity? Why is their defense system up? Why is there arguments? Like, why do we not have the family that we both want, need, and desire? So what's on their mind right now is, what the hell is going on? And how do I get my family back? Like, how do I get back that peace that I long for, that I need? How do I get the peace back when it comes to my relationship and the people around me? So I feel like what's on their mind is not necessarily you per se, but more so like how to improve things within their life, the things that means the world to them, the things that make them feel happy and content, the things that make them get up and want to choose to live again. You know, they want comfort. Interesting. Is pile 3 person currently thinking about them? The Queen of Pentacles. They're in awe with you. They're admiring you. The Queen of Pentacles energy is energy of like royalty. It's the energy of independence. So I don't feel like they're sitting around daydreaming about you or thinking about you, but I feel like they admire you. So they rather see you in real time. So maybe your love language or their language is quality time. And when they have quality time with you, they're just in awe with you. I feel like in order for this person to be fixated or thinking about somebody or something, they have to be around that. So when you're not really around them, their attention is on other things that matter to them in their life. And when you're with them, they're hyper fixated on you for the most part. So it's like a catch-22. Like, are you on their minds? Yeah, but you have to physically be around them for them to be thinking about you. You know, because they like to admire you from afar. When they do think about, I was trying to ask, when they do think about you, what comes to mind? We have the Empress card. How loving you are, how nurturing you are, how beautiful you are, how much you glow, how much you light a room up, how much you are able to accomplish things. This person is really admired by you. I feel like if you guys chose this pile, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a romantic connection. It feels like more like a friendship, mentor, a boss, a co-worker. It feels more like a companionship than anything else. Somebody who you mutually respect, a person who wants to be where you're at for the most part. I feel like you give this person the butterflies, the gummy worms. Like, they're a person who usually have their stuff together, but when you're around or if they're thinking about you, it's just like all hell breaks loose. I feel like this person admires you. That's what's showing up. How good you are, what beautiful energy that you have for the most part, and how much you're able to just choose and pick things, how much you're able to be independent and set in your light for the most part. This person see you as a person who is very honest, very loving, and I feel like they may want more from you within this connection, but they're too scared to ask or to approach it, okay? So I want to see, like, what are they hiding? Like, why do they avoid thinking about you? Why do they have this avoidant type of attitude? So let's see. The first card we have, I love you unconditionally. First of all, you see how long it took for the card to be like not blurry, for it to be clear? just to say I love you unconditionally. Like, that's crazy. This person have a lot of feelings for you, a lot of emotions for you. This person really cares about how they treat you and how you view them. It feels like there's no limitation when it comes to how they feel about you. But then why do we have this? We need to let go. Wait, we need to let each other go. Why? I need to clarify this. Is that this energy right here? Where did things go wrong? Things were perfect until they went wrong. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Y'all, please clarify. If y'all chose this pile in the comment section, please clarify what the heck this means. Why do they feel like they need to let go of you? If they admire you and they love you, what is going on? Clarify this card, please. We need to let go of each other. What does this mean? Is this a person from your past? The 7 of Wands mean block energy. I'm invested now. What is this? The Strength card. That's their ego. The Strength card is Leo energy, and Leo energy is very much like a bossy. Interesting. Why do they feel the need to let go? What is going on in their psyche that they want to let go? What is going on? Oh my gosh, the 3 of Swords. They feel like they're not themselves and they can't heal 100% if you're around. The Knight of Cups. I feel like this person is like a Prince Charming walking around, but have they grown up from the basic of a connection? 1 minute they're in and they sweep you off your feet, but when things get serious, they run. They self-sabotage and they wonder why do we get here? That's crazy. What else are they not saying that they should say? What is Pile 3 person not saying that they should say when it comes to this connection? I wonder if you are happy without me. I feel like your person's batshit crazy. Because I feel like they are doing stuff to cause issues within this connection. And then they're scared and they're worried about what's happening. The timing just wasn't right for us. Here's my thing. Right person, wrong time, wrong person. Right time, wrong person, wrong person. But behind the deck, we have, we will be together again. I feel like this person, I'm lost of words. I feel like this person needs to not have access to you in order to know what they have for a very long time. They feel like they can come and go as they want. And I feel like they romanticize the idea of you guys being together as a family. They romanticize you being single. It's just like, you know, when they first met you, you were like perfection. But then I guess when they start to see your flaws, okay, maybe, you know, when you took off your wig, you look crazy. Or if you don't have a haircut, it's just like, whoa, who did I get married to? Like, right? So I feel like they have some superficial type of energy when it comes to love. And they're not really being realistic. They're being very judgmental. And I feel like they're sabotaging the connection because maybe they feel like they're not worth you. They don't really equate to what you are, who you are, and what you can have. It feels like a person who feels like their partner should not make more money than them. Secret competition, low key. I'm sorry, Pile 3, but that's what I'm picking up. Any advice, Spirit? What's the advice from you to people who chose Pile 3? The Hierophant card. Stay true to yourself. Keep learning yourself. Keep elevating. Don't ruin your moral code because of them. Don't change yourself because of them. Stick to your guns. Stick to your values. Stick to your structure. Things are going to illuminate for you, whether you like it or not. But you have to stick to who you are. Don't change yourself to make them happy. And then we have the Judgment card. Be honest, man. Just continue to be honest and pure when it comes to your energy. That's the advice from Spirit. The Judgment card is doing things right, being in reflective mode, but also know that everything is a lesson and it's up to you to make that lesson positive. You know, medication is not always the best for us, but the risk benefits matrix, maybe it's good for you to take a medicine that's very bitter and then get rid of your headache. Or maybe you should take medicine, you know, it could cause migraines, but hey, at least you're able to get up and move around because your entire body's not shutting down. So it's just like the rewards of being honest and being healthy and not changing yourself to appease somebody else will take you a lot longer than you trying to be right for this person, yet you're always wrong. So Spirit is saying stay true to yourself and don't pivot for this person. You know your crown is heavy and sometimes it's uncomfortable being the amazing royal person that you are, and you want to be surrounded by people who you deem valuable and you find the worthiness in them. But if a person is shifting your crown, making you feel bad and dimming your lights, to hell with them. Sorry, but not sorry. But that's what I have for you. This is what I'm going to leave you at. If you're interested in getting a deeper reading, I am available. My booking information is in the description box. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.